my mama, on my hood. I look good, I look good. On my mama. Why everybody swear everything on their mama? On my mama. On God, on God. And they still be lying. Lying straight to their teeth. On God. Like, come on, man. The scripture says don't do that. Let your yes be yes and your no be no. Nonetheless, people who lie a lot have to do that. On God. Like, Any weasel. Yo, this Fallout. I just had some Boston Market. It was good. That's some last night. This Fallout from... okay, so the video I put up yesterday, I did not get a proper chance to respond to anybody because I was studying for a test. Helicopter. And, ghetto bird. Anyway, so there was a lot of comments, and you guys had to carry on that conversation without me. I just couldn't get into it. Nonetheless, and you guys were talking about, LeBron and Kyrie, of course, that's the latest buzz, and what team is good for either one of them. And one of you said that Kyrie Irving might go to the Spurs and compete against Cleveland, beat Cleveland, and then go ahead and go to the championships, but not beat them in the championships, beat them in the playoffs, which makes sense. So the whole speculation is, where is Kyrie Irving going? Even Michael Rappaport, was pretty much giving LeBron the business, told him he just lost the point guard, and let's slow down for a second. When Kyrie said he asked to be traded, we have to step back for a minute, because we act like everything is for one. When one of these players, throw a hissy fit, we act like it's final. Also, we now it's, of course, you take it into consideration. Somebody's not happy, chances are they might be, trying to get out of being on that team. But unless the ink is dried, then I'm like, it's all just hoopla to me. It's all hoopla, it's all hype to me. It's all a stage to me. Ain't that right, Donald? Me and Donald, we on the same page when it comes to the stage. Not RZ221 or whatever your name is. What was your name? You had another subscriber name. Just change it. Here we go again. Those guys are looking for somebody. And we have two airports here. We have a private one, not even a mile up the street, and about, another 2.5, 3 miles up the street, we have the main airport. But those jokers there, they're looking for somebody anyway. So let's just calm down, is what I'm saying. Can we do that? Can we calm down with the Kyrie Irving is leaving? Okay. And the reason why I say that is, now, somebody was like, hey, I think it was Sanchez, whatever your name is. He was like, look, your prediction for next year doesn't look too good. Let me say this to you, Olmec, or whatever your name is. Let me say this to you so you can get a clear understanding of who you're talking to. I'm a skeptic. I'm not a psychic. I do not bet on these games, even though if I did, I'd probably have a lot more money than I do now. I do not invest in these games other than talking to you guys about it. I don't have any businesses locked in this game other than talking to you guys about it on YouTube. So, in other words, I don't care. Look. If San Antonio wins, I don't care. the Celtics wins, I don't care. Hell, if Phoenix comes out of nowhere and wins, you know what I'm gonna say? I don't care. There they go again. Yeah, they are severely looking for somebody. Like, it's serious. Well, just don't look for me, because I ain't do it. I mean, don't be looking for me. It's cops ain't no joke nowadays. Anyway, so let's just let's just calm down. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't really care. Now, as far as my predictions are concerned, I've been right so far in the last 2 championships. In football for 1 year and in basketball for 2 years. Now, like I said, that running total means absolutely zilch, other than I just like being right. Uh, Now, when, of course, basketball is in full swing, my YouTube ratings go up, you know, because people listen to what I have to say, because I talk a lot about how it's fixed and how there are plays and how a lot of it, look, and how the plays are just plays and how they're playing us. I don't really know the numbers of triple doubles. I can't tell you what Paul George did last year. I can't tell you who has the best this, that, and the third. You know, some of these, most of the players, I don't even know. I ain't never even heard of them. I, I don't know. I can't tell you a full starting 5. Not on one team. I can't tell you. I don't know who's been traded. I don't know who just came out of the draft and did what other than Lonzo Ball, and that's only because of his big mouth daddy. Listen, I'm just not that NBA dude, but I'm a skeptic. I look at situations with skepticism, and I analyze those situations not so much according to the mainstream. I analyze those situations according to actually the opposite of what we're not looking at. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, situations, you can follow the money. You know what I'm saying? Even when I watch a lot of American Greed and Shark Tank and stuff like that, where you got to try to figure stuff out, especially on, you know, American Greed. You're just like, how did they do that? You know what I'm saying? Ponzi schemes, and how did those people lose that money? And, you know, I get into stuff like that because I'm curious. My natural curiosity, you know, and Snapped, and I stopped watching Snap because it's all about murder, and you just can't take that spirit in too much. But I watch Shark Tank all the time, you know, and how'd they fix that? How'd they make that? And, you know, just because I'm naturally curious. And then, you know, I'm skeptical. Are they going to get a deal? Why did they get a deal? Why did they not get it? It's just my nature to look at something and go, Like, I said this a long time ago. I was like, the cure to AIDS is in our backyard. It's probably in dandelions, something that we see all the time, and we just run over and mow over and throw it in the garbage can. And sure enough, somebody started looking at dandelions and started going, it's not because of me. It's just, I didn't even know they were doing this. You know what I'm saying? But nonetheless, they start saying, hey, the cure to a lot of our diseases is in the dandelions. It grows, you know, and I'm one of those people who seriously think that, I'm one of those people who seriously think that I think that, for one, just to get off on a tangent here, I think that the cure to all diseases is always in some type of plants. You know what I'm saying? I just think that's just that. So like I said, I look at things with skepticism and wonderment, and I start questioning what is or what isn't there. When it comes to basketball, I look at the revenue, and I start following the revenue. As far as Kyrie Irving is concerned, we already knew that Kyrie Irving was not a happy man before LeBron got there. So why everybody is all, oh my God, and, you know, throwing a hissy fit is just beyond me. Because Kyrie Irving, look, he did not set something ablaze when he said that, because we all knew he was unhappy. He wasn't happy when before LeBron was there, when LeBron got there, and now that he knows LeBron is leaving. You know what I'm saying? Plus, they don't have a general manager. Kyrie's just not happy. Now, happy, but it doesn't make sense to the normal, to the everyday Joe Schmo like myself. It doesn't make sense. Why are you complaining? You're getting all this money. You're at the top of your game. 40 points in one game, 36 in another, whatever the numbers are. You know what I'm saying? You went. You know, you got beat. So what? You got beat by the best team that was stacked against you in every single shape, form, and fashion. They were stacked against you. You guys didn't stand a chance. You got beat. We all knew you was going to get beat. Why are you crying? It's just like Conor McGregor going up against Floyd Mayweather. We all know that Floyd is going to beat that man. You know what I'm saying? Will Conor catch him once or twice? I don't even think that's going to happen. But chances are, yeah, he might once. But Floyd's going to beat him. Nonetheless, numbers are stacked against you in the whole series, but that's not why you're leaving. See, people are like, Kyrie, you know something we don't know. Of course, he knows something we don't know because he's on the inside game. We don't know what goes on in the locker room other than the people who are in the locker room. We don't know the conversation that he's having between him and LeBron other than him and LeBron talking. And him and LeBron could set this whole thing up just for the ratings, just so they can make good money on it. You know what I'm saying? That's what. Look, I just think it's all prima donna-ness, if that's a word. I think it's all a play within the play. That's what I think. I don't take these guys seriously. I don't even take the game seriously, and I'm telling you guys, it'd be best if you don't either. Take it for what it's worth. Take it for face value. The face value of the game to you. That's how you take those games. That's how you take these rumor mills. Now, as far as my predictions coming true, do I think that they're still going to go and win a championship this year? Yes. And I told Olmec or whatever his name is, I said, listen, if Kyrie Irving stays, they win a championship. That's it and that's all. Hell, he might leave. They still might win a championship. Now, who are they trying to replace LeBron with if LeBron leaves next year? You know what? That's not really going to matter. I talked to a Cleveland fan today. He's one of my classmates. He was like, Cleveland will never be that good again. He's right. Be a long time. It took him, 50 years to win a championship? Good luck to you, homie. But that's the nature of the NBA. That's the nature. You go to the finals 3 consecutive times and you upset? No, there's a lot more going on in there. And we don't know. All we know is what the news and rumor mill tells us. And I'm telling you that they're playing y'all. They're telling y'all, but Kyrie this, and so what? So what? Has he left yet? This is what I want to know. Kill for kill, has he gone yet? Kill, you know what I think you should do? I think you should take his contract and I think you should post it so we can all read it and dissect it. That's what I think you should do. You know what I'm saying? And I know you have the resources to do that. Supreme, I think you should tell Kyrie to give me a call so we can have, I can put him on YouTube and have just a, honest conversation without all the rest of the media hype. Just my little channel, my little, 700 and some odd people. We're the ones that'll see it. You know what I'm saying? You should set that meeting up. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Next week. I'm free next week. Tuesday at, 3? Yeah, I'm free. We might even come to Brooklyn and hang out with you. Get a burger, some fries, talk to Kyrie. What's up, man? What's really happening? He'll tell us. Anyway, so this whole disdain between him and LeBron, you know what it reminds me of? It's the same. I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's the same bad blood that was with Kobe and Shaquille O'Neal. It's the same bad blood. It's the same bad blood, except it's not as deep. But it's the same disdain for each other. Thing is here's what the thing is. The thing is, LeBron is on the receiving end of being somewhat, dumbfounded, like why don't you really like me? You know what I'm saying? This is what's being portrayed to us. They could be frenemies. This could be a whole soap opera. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, how many of you how many of you think of two teammates who really couldn't stand each other? What's the first two people that come to your mind? Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant. And you know what? Y'all gonna be saying that for years to come because it worked. It worked. They had that bad blood. They had that whole thing where Kobe told on Shaq and Shaq lost his woman and millions of dollars, and we're still talking about it. Heck, they might be getting ad revenues from that. Don't think it ain't possible. Shaq, listen. Bear with me. Listen to this and follow the money. Like I said, always follow the money. Let's say that Shaquille O'Neal wanted to talk about what happened. He probably has. Let's say he did an interview, maybe 10, 15 years ago, whenever these events happened. Let's say he did an interview. You know what I'm saying? And he did that interview, he revealed some things. He could still do that interview again right now and people will tune into it. Whenever they tune into it, he says, look, I want 40% of the monetary revenue that you get off of this one channel. Or I'm not coming. And put it in contract. And they're like, you know what, Shaquille, we're going to get at least 2 million hits off of it within the first week. We'll get, this is what we foresee, 20 million hits within the first, 2 months. I'm exaggerating, but nonetheless, it's possible within the first 2 months, and then it'll slow down, but it'll still be hit after hit, plus ad revenues. He'll be like, you know what, you got that. You'll get 40% within the first. They're probably giving 40% in the first month to be a sliding scale. Give him 10% within the second month, and give him 5% in perpetuity, and then give him ad revenue on it also. So I mean, if you think that's on one channel, just think if he did that for 10, 15 channels, and then he does it every 10 years. I'm just saying, it's a soap opera, people. They make money off it, even if Kyrie does leave. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. So we'll see what happens. I'm telling you right now, he ain't going nowhere this year. It's your boy Tone 202.